Although the presenter gave us information in a joking manner, on a serious note, we do see that the video holds a certain set of truths. Now we ask what compels people to marry generally and specifically speaking. Along with that question, we also ask what were the disadvantages and advantages generally and specifically speaking for marrying. In the video, the speaker explores these same realms. I wouldn't say that is directly, he explores it directly, but more indirectly. In the video, he speaks on the double standards that not just black women and black males alike have to adhere to, but the double standards that couples in general set for one another. In these standards that they set for one another being unreal, this would be to say that I guess fairy tale standards compel us to date and or marry in general. But I guess I ask, what happens when the man doesn't have the muscles or doesn't have the tattoos that the speaker talks about in the video? When that happens, you have to compromise. Tying into the disadvantages and advantages looked at in this project in its totality. From this video, we see that black couples and couples in general have to adhere and have to compromise to standards that they might not agree with. Again, I say this in a serious manner. For instance, performer oral sexual acts that the speaker also speaks about in video, maybe not in an eloquent way, but we can look at it in a scholarly way. Once more, we hear of the advantages and disadvantages of a relationship. When the actor points out women going clubbing, it may be comical, but it does hold the truth once again. When one gets married, they can no longer do things like going out to clubs, and they can no longer have certain funds that they would have been able to have if they weren't married. I believe that it's just a standard that is set for marriage, and it's one of the things that compel people to be married, them standards and those different types of order that he talked about in the video, not being able to go out to club, staying with your mate, things of that sort. And going more back to the video again, I can't say that the video wasn't, I don't believe it was meant to be taken seriously, but overall it can be taken seriously. And you can excuse me if I'm incorrect, but I do believe that a majority of the video's motifs represent black love and marriage at its heart. What he talked about are the things that people struggle with in marriage, or just in dating. Even though it was a joke, they are serious things that people struggle with.